the 2024 sedan lineup for Hyundai. To my right, I have the Elantra. To my left, I have the Sonata, and we're gonna be doing a comparison video between both cars in the SEL trim and show you guys what's different on both these cars, the smaller brother compared to the bigger brother. Maybe you're in the market? Well, welcome to Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu, because we're here to help you guys out. Keep watching, stay tuned, because we're also dropping the price tags and the MSRP stickers. A special shout out and a thanks to Roseville Hyundai in Roseville, California for providing us these beautiful 2024 Hyundais for this comparison video. Let's go ahead and dive in. So let's dive in and talk powertrains. Now, on the smaller brother, the 2024, I have to mention that it is a refreshed new design on the front end and on the back end, and we're gonna be showing you guys that. But talking about the powertrain, now, this exact engine on the 2024 Hyundai Elantra SEL trim, you have a 2.0 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine paired together with a continuous variable transmission. That pushes 147 horsepower with 132 pounds-feet of torque. But you also have two more options. You have a turbocharged version, and then you also have a hybrid option. But if we shoot over to the 2024 Hyundai Sonata, this is the bigger brother in the 2.5-liter naturally aspirated, paired together with a 8-speed automatic transmission. Now, I have to mention, I'm a fan of the 8-speed automatic transmission. If you want vagabond advice, go for the 8-speed. I'm not a big CVT guy, okay? Also, this is a 4-cylinder, and this actually comes 191 horsepower with 181 pounds-feet of torque, so it gives you a little bit more oomph on that gas pedal. Now, a little bit about the MPG you guys might be asking. On the bigger brother, we're getting a 25 city, 36 highway, and a 29 combined with a 15.9 gallon gas tank size. If we shoot over to the smaller brother, the MPG is a 31 city, 40 highway, and a 34 combined. So I have to mention that you're getting better MPG on the Elantra. Now, dimensions on the smaller brother right now. You're looking at the smaller brother, the Elantra. It is 184 inches in length, 72 inches in width, 56 inches in height, with a 107-inch wheelbase. If we shoot over to the Sonata, the bigger brother, it's going to be longer, 193 inches. So literally, that's going to be 9 inches longer, 73 inches in width, 1 inch wider, and 60 inches in height, which is 4 inches taller, with a 112-inch wheelbase, making it about 5 inches longer on that wheelbase, everybody. So, what do you guys think? Not only that, you're getting the shocks for the front hood instead of the top stick, but again, you're going to be talking about price points. Now, that Elantra itself is coming in at around $25,000 and some change. This Sonata is coming in at $32,000 and some change. Now, you're going to see what $25,000 gets you and what $32,000 gets you. With the new refreshed facelift on the 24, I have to mention, beautiful look compared to the last one. No offense to the ones who have the 23 models, but the headlight is different. The fender shape is different there in the front, along with the front bumper fascia. Bumper sensors going across, and it's more aggressive, sharper, sleek design. If we come over to the Sonata, it's going to be kind of more of a big boy look, less sharpness. Still has some sharpness going on, but just a little bit less, kind of more cruiser feel on the front. HID headlights in both, along with the active air vents. You get in both as well. This has the black gloss on the SEL trim, to whereas on the SEL trim Elantra, you're getting a matte black plastic going across those grills, okay? Now, you're getting bumper sensors on this one as well. Coming over to the side area. Okay, you can actually see how high the Sonata sits over the Elantra. Dropping down, tires and rims. 235, 45, 18 with a machine surface silver, high gloss black rim. And that tire is going to be a Pirelli P0 all-season tire. I have to mention that's a great tire with the standard shock spring strut suspension. On the Elantra, Kumo Solus 205, 55, 16 on a gunmetal gray with a standard suspension as well. Some emblem design going across the Sonata, kind of plain look on the Elantra. Side mirror system. Got the two colors, but high gloss black, matte black plastic, blind spot assist as well. Keyless fob entry on both. Okay, you got some trim going across in that high gloss black trim with the hyper silver, matte black plastic going across. Now, I have to mention that the 24 SEL trim on the Elantra is the lowest trim, so that's why you're probably going to be seeing it. To where the Sonata is a completely different vibe with regards to the SEL trim. Why do I say that? Because as you can tell, you're getting the glass, all right, on the SEL Sonata, to where no glass on the SEL Elantra, okay? So cheaper car all around on the Elantra as well, comparing it over to the Sonata. Dropping down the rocker panel area, high gloss black rocker panel trim popping out, giving it more of a sportier look. The Elantra kind of a little bit more simple straight to the point. Coming over to the rear end, you're gonna see a lot of difference going on over here with regards to the tail lights, the bumper fascias. So tail lights on the Elantra, completely halogen bulbs, all right? You get that kind of cut in the trunk space with the integrated kind of trunk lip. Okay, bar going across. Rear fascia is the new remodeled rear facelift. All right, no bumper sensors on the SEL trim here in the rear, but you do get a camera right over the Hyundai emblem, and that's where your button is to open up that cargo. Coming over to the Sonata. Okay, we have more kind of a higher class feel with that LED bar going across, the gloss black camera and the button here over that Hyundai emblem. Sonata going across with the high gloss black rear fascia and some trim going across with kind of a diffuser, all right? Bumper, the exhausts are both on the passenger side of both cars, tucked away, giving it kind of a cleaner look, okay? Now, if we open the cargo, that's about 15.6 cubic feet of space. Popping this one open, this is about 14.2 cubic feet of space. Both do come with spare tires. There you go. And the seats do pop down. Let's go ahead and show you guys this one as well. Spare tires. And the seats do pop down as well. You're just getting a whole lot more space, which is like 1 cubic feet or almost 2 cubic feet of space more, okay? Let's go ahead and shut those trunk lids. Now that we're done in showing you guys the exterior, talking dimensions, specs, and all that stuff, let's go ahead and talk interiors. So now sitting in the little brother of the interior and continuing with what $25,000 gets you, check out the new, well, not new design, because everything is the same coming in from the 2023 over to the 2024. What I meant by new is just a new 2024 Hyundai feel. From the seats being in cloth inserts, manual controls on both front seats, the silver trim going across that dashboard with that design. You got that handle there, okay, for that passenger, just in case you're driving into sport mode. 10.25-inch infotainment screen here, okay? And let's go ahead and show you guys the map. That's what the map looks like. Your camera, that's what the camera looks like, okay? All right, and then we go back to home, and you can kind of slide through, change your settings on that cluster, which leads us over to the 10.25-inch driver cockpit cluster display screen. You can change the look on that and go through the info cards there as well, okay? Now, steering wheel, this is what the steering wheel looks like, kind of a quad spoke steering with all your stuff going on. This is the way you're going to control your cluster, lane departure, modes, and so forth. Controls to your headlights and signal lights, and on the right, controls to your windshield wipers. On the left-hand side of the manual steering column, we got a few buttons going on. Traction control, dimmable lighting button for that dashboard. The door panel, this is what the door panel looks like. Kind of a nice, clean, sleek design with that design. I love the angles on this door panel, I have to mention. The windows switches, unlock lock button, and switches for those side mirrors. Center console area, you got dual climate control here on the SEL trim with the hard buttons to control that infotainment screen. Defrosters and the air vent controls. USB-C, USB-A plug-in with the 12-volt outlet. Shift lever, drive modes, you get up to 3 drive modes, normal, sport, and smart. Okay. Cup holders with a manual e-brake, all right? The 2024 model does get rid of the electric e-brake from the 2023 and puts in back manual. Love that. Cup holders, and then center console area with no top glass and pretty simple, straight to the point lighting and rear view mirror. Let's go ahead and show you guys the rear seat and then jump into the Sonata. So you guys know I'm about 6 feet 2 inches, right under. I have to let you guys kind of get an idea or perspective of how much space you're going to have here in the Elantra, being the more smaller sedan. Legroom is completely there. Head clearance is there. So no scare on the no space inside the Elantra. No pockets on the back of those front seats, but you're getting 2 USB-C plugins in between those 2 front seats on the center console. On the seating, cloth inserts. This is a one-piece backrest, so when you put that down, the whole backrest comes down to, whereas the Sonata, you get a split, a 60% on the passenger, 40% on the driver, okay? Up top, you got your lighting and your snap handles. Now, we're pretty much showing you guys a quick look over the Elantra. Let's go ahead and show you guys what an extra $7,000 can get you in the Hyundai Sonata. So let's show you what $7,000 extra, $32,000 and some change on top of the Elantra. Guys, if you guys want some vagabond advice, I jumped in this one, and it's a completely different world inside the Sonata. I have to mention, with regards to the space, you just completely feel a lot more space, right? So remember that 9 extra inches in length. But this is the dashboard with the tech screens. I even love the placement or the shape of the tech screens better with the infotainment screen interface, a whole lot different. It feels way more richer with regards to that interface. This is what your screen looks like. It actually has a curvature towards you. Come back home, go ahead and press the camera. This is what your camera, a whole lot more clearer vision too on that camera. Just love that. And then coming out of that, and you could actually go through your weather and so forth on that screen. Coming over to the driver cockpit cluster display screen, super cool looking. You can actually change that design with that interface on that infotainment screen. Go through your info cards and so forth. The tri-spoke steering, loving that. With kind of the same idea on controls, you're just kind of flip-flops from the Elantra over to the Sonata. You get the paddle shifters for that 8-speed automatic transmission. Controls to your windshield wipers on the right and your lighting system on the left as the Elantra as well. But what's different is the shift lever, okay? The shift knob is placed here on the on the steering column, okay? But if we come over here on the Elantra was right here, as you guys remembered. Engine start stop button, your vents, and then your screens, touch sensitive controls for your screens. Dual climate control, hard buttons for that infotainment screen as well, wireless charging pad in the SEL, USB-C plugins, okay, cup holders, and the drive mode. You get 3 drive modes as the Elantra: normal, sport, and my drive as well. Center console, bigger center console as well. Up top, one main difference, huge, is the glass up top with an electric visor control, tilt slide moonroof option. In front of that, we get the LED lighting instead of that soft yellow, almost kind of a frameless rearview mirror. Just a whole lot better feeling. Now, both seats are not the same in the Sonata as to the Elantra. Elantra are both manual, to where the Sonata, you get the electric controlled driver, but manual controlled passenger, all right, with the weather mats as well. To the Elantra, didn't get the weather mats. So you're getting a whole lot more for about $7,000 more, okay? Now, let's go ahead and shoot over to the rear bench seat, drop these MSRP stickers, and finish up with this video. Second row seating in the Sonata. As you can tell, armrest with the cup holders here that you don't get in the Elantra SEL. And cloth seats, yes, we saw that, but you're getting one pocket on the back of that passenger seat. Okay, in between these seats, USB-C plugins as you get in the Elantra, so nothing different there. And up top, I had to close the visor, but you get that glass that comes over to the lap area, so you're kind of getting the same feel with regards to the glass that the front people do here in the back as well. And the space, as you guys can tell, is completely more because, yes, it is a bigger body, all right? Now, guys, here's the MSRP sticker. First to the cheaper one, the Elantra, coming in at around $25,000 and some change. Let me know what you guys think. Is the $7,000 extra worth it? Now, vagabond advice is, if you can and you have the pocketbook for it, go with the Sonata. That's my personal opinion. I like the Sonata more just because of the bells and whistles, the tech, the interface, the exterior look, and so forth. The dash panels are completely different, giving it more of a luxurious feel as well. Now, here is the MSRP sticker to the Sonata, and see what you guys get overall on top for that $7,000 extra, coming in at around $32,000 and some change. Thanks so much for watching our channel. Check out our other videos with regards to different brands, different trims, and so forth. Thank you guys, and God bless you.